CEO Ron Hookley from Creating the Difference, doing some ball reviewing, true ball reviewing. We use a control ball. The control ball we use is the Storm IQ Tour Sanded to 2000 grit True Cut, and today we are going to be comparing that bowling ball performance to the new Columbia Authority Solid bowling ball. We're going to do some comparisons, different parts of the lane using Kegel Specto, and using clutch bowling, as well as bowling on the Kegel Chromium pattern. I'm going to give you some performance information, and we'll be able to look at some of the data to see what the data says as well, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we're doing the review. So basically the way the review process is Dustin's going to throw several shots over the third arrow to start, and we're going to get a performance of the bowling ball, talk a little bit about the bowling ball, how they perform differently relative to each other. Instead of worrying about him, the bowler, we're going to worry about the difference in the bowling balls. So we got a flat 10 pin there. We had a strike before with the Storm IQ Tour, and now Dustin's going to throw one more shot with the brand new Columbia Authority, which you can pick up at bowlingforless.com. You can pick that ball up there. You can get the control ball that we use, which allows you the ability to be able to do kind of what we're doing, or at least get a comparison. You can get the IQ Tour from us at TruBallReviews.com or bowlingforless.com. So there's the Authority Solid. And according to Specto, that shot was pretty close. Did not recover as well, which is fine. That ball definitely, Authority Solid definitely is a traction type bowling ball, which means it should be earlier than our IQ Tour. Dustin will now move into the friction. He'll go to second arrow, throw some shots there. That's going to let us see kind of the performance in a different part of the lane. So he'll go to second arrow. The ball, IQ Tour, is probably going to go Brooklyn, or right through the face, which is fine. That's good. And we will now throw the Authority Solid right there as well. And the reason why we do this is because if you throw the ball like Dustin or not, when you have the same control ball we have, no matter where you're bowling at, it'll at least give you a better semblance of how the Authority Solid would roll for you in your environment, right? It's not perfect, but it definitely is better than not having a control ball. A control ball gives us a baseline to judge against the performance of the bowling balls. Just a little bit different way of doing it. So there's the Authority Solid, and he gets to trip the 4-pin forward. So he'll also now move inside, right? This ball is a traction ball. It's probably going to perform better in the oil, so he'll move it over to fourth arrow. Since we're bowling on chromium, there'll be more volume there, which should allow the Authority to be the Authority Solid that it's supposed to be, I would imagine. So we'll start off first with the IQ Tour, in between fourth and fifth. And we got a flat, well, we got not a flat strike, but it was a can opener strike, so to speak. So now we'll do that same thing with the Authority Solid. See what we get. You know, the best part of this is if you have the control ball and you're doing the same review process that we are doing with the control ball in your home center, and you say, man, I got a hole in my arsenal. I need a bowling ball that hooks more a little bit earlier. You can watch these reviews and decide which one of the balls does that for you. Now, that shot was definitely in, so don't throw that again. So this is really a good way to help you figure out how to get through the bowling balls that exist and figure out which one's best for you, because let's be honest, there's a whole lot of balls that can be thrown. So we actually are doing this process to hopefully help you make sure you get the right bowling ball for your game and for what you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw the Authority Solid here, and we're going to watch and see what the Authority Solid does this go around. So that last shot was over the fifth arrow, so we'll see if he repeats the shot. A little bit right, and it stayed right. So not quite the same pitch, but that's okay. That's the beauty of the system, is we can actually check the shot, check the data, check the shot, and then repeat it. We do put a fresh coat of oil on before we do each of the reviews, so that the ball has a good chance to be fair trying to remove as many variables as possible. So we're going to go ahead and let that authority solid roll down the lane here from that in between 4th and 5th arrow. That's close. That did not look as good. So we'll go ahead and cut the lights off so we can actually use the clutch system a little bit more efficiently and let you see how the balls perform with the clutch system on, which is kind of what the point is. We can actually tie in right into that spectro data. Dustin will move back to 3rd arrow and we'll see what's going on. See how the ball rolls from that 3rd arrow spot. Start with the 2000 grit TruCut IQ Tour. Got ourselves a strike. And now we will throw the authority solid right there and see how it performs. So authority solid, same spot. Oh yeah, same spot. Flat strike, but, well, that's a 7-pin actually. It wasn't a flat strike, it was a 7-pin. But those balls were extremely close. And it would just indicate that the ball is earlier. It's earlier hook. And it is about the same amount of hook. So it's the same amount of hook, just does it earlier, which is indicative of a traction ball. So once again, if you've got the IQ Tour as the control ball, well then what it tells you is if you need something that's earlier but about the same amount of hook, then this may be the piece you're looking for. There's the IQ Tour again, a little bit further right, and we left a 2-pin, almost a 2/8, which is good to know. So now you have a better idea of how the authority solid compares to the IQ Tour. You can obviously get the authority solid at bowlingforless.com. You can also get some more information about what we're doing at CTD at Creating the Difference by going to ctdbowling.com, checking out the blog section. If you like these types of videos, you like these types of information, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Lots of ball reviews coming, lots of balls to look at. Lots of performance out of the authority solid strong piece from Columbia 300. As always, if you need more information, you can hit us up at ctdbowling.com. If you like what you're seeing here, and you want to get more involved, check us out at TruBallReviews.com. You can get you the IQ Tour Sanded 2000 from CTD with a free 2000 grit TruCut pad sent to you directly, and then you can follow the process that we're using and get a good baseline for your home center, which will then allow you the ability to watch these reviews and get some additional insight to find out which of the new bowling balls is best for you in your game. With that being said, I'm out of here. CEO Ronald Hickler from Creating the Difference. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And check out one of the other videos on the screen for more information. Thanks for joining us.